So hi everyone. Well, I've prepared here to show you how to actually work with an existing picture. I downloaded such a nice marguerite for us. Here, we just dropped it in. We add the phone through the plus sign from the computer. We just drop it here and click send. There, that's it. Our image, here it is, has been sent. That's it, we can use it. Yes, I prepared a prompt, yes. I want to see how it will work. We right-click on the image and just hit copy. Link from here. So the main thing is to create a space. That's what I want. Outline drawing style, white. Color, black, background. That's it. We're not interfering. So this is it. Let's write that this is a girl. I think that will be enough. By default, the weight of the image is set to 1. So right now the weight of this link is equal to 1. Now we will try to change this parameter while it's loading there. We can take a look at what other options will be available. For this, we definitely need to use the version 5.2. This is the latest version where this parameter works. Keep all the spaces, FC, yes, and all the things that are here, yes, and then we put down 2 dashes again. Image, weight, image weight, image weight. Now let's try 2. So, what do we have up there? Okay, now I will send this. What do we have here? The impact of the image is quite strong, right? We can recognize it, basically. The problem is that because of the image itself, the impact of the image, sometimes we can't achieve the desired result. We asked for an outline, a line, right? It retains the influence of the photograph and it can't just do that. Under the influence of this image, so with image 1, it doesn't all come together for us. If we ask for a fashion photo, then it will work. If we ask for some artistic style, it doesn't always work. Yes. So with the image weight 2 here, basically the similarity with the original image has been preserved as much as possible. It's just that the other photos turned out differently. This one may not look like it, but these are completely the same. But what we wanted to see, we didn't achieve. Next, we can also reduce this image. It can be from 0, so of course, you don't need to specify it, but for example, it can be 0.25. A dot, please find. So there is some influence from the image, but it's very, very small. Let's see what comes out in this case. And we can also do it just purely for ourselves. Let's take a look. Margot Robbie, as far as I know. We can write between, Margot Robbie, how outline to request. Black background. Let's see if it will do what we need. Yes, here too. As long as there is an influence from this image, you see it's not suitable for every prompt. Suitable. It generally fits for use in the image. Well, and here, of course, it's better, but here, maybe this is something similar to her. This eye is completely missed. Yes. It's better here. You see, with each specific request, you always have to play around. There, up to 0.25. It's also, again, not exactly an outline, but this looks like Margot Robbie, this looks like Margot Robbie. So there's something to that. If, for example, we ask, yes, 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 yes. Let's go here. We'll take this prompt. And we'll ask, yes, some creativity, fashion photo, like this. And we can also try to make a vector. Yes. Stinker. Cartoon style. Yes. Sorry. I just sent it. This is a standard error, not because of Imagine. I'm thinking, okay. So we're good with the photos, we got the picture, and it looks like itself. This is how you can even incorporate it into your blog. Of course, it's possible. It seems to us that if we were taking our own photos, we would have this issue again because we are some kind of minimal. The changes, the ones we've gone through, we see them all. But yes, something might be interesting for ourselves. Cartoon style, grown up, the face changed, huh? But still, this is a photo because you see in that context, an image weight of 2 is too much. It really needs to be reduced overall. Let's try it now. I think it needs to be even less than 1. Well, let's try 0.75. Let's take a look now. Because here, the only thing cartoonish is the silly facial expression, to be honest. So, what I want to say is that this parameter is really cool, but you need to think about how to apply it best in each specific case. There's a lot here. There isn't just one solution. In each specific case, you just need to think, because the whole system is so dynamic. Oh, you see, it's 0.75. This is already working. If we were taking our own photo, we should try to make our own story. If we had tried to take our own photo, perhaps we would have had some complaints about this result. To be honest, because we know ourselves very well here, in the mirror, it would seem to us that it doesn't look like us at all. On the other hand, when we write and add that cartoonishness, then it could work. Those mistakes are forgivable. So I think this is a great result, and here it is. Well, you could say it's Margot Robbie. Even this, just in a slightly cartoonish style, I think the meaning of how to use that parameter is clear. While we are learning, we have another update. You see, we now have upscale. In addition to all the buttons we've already gone through, we now have the upscale option to enlarge images by 2 and 4 times. This is really cool because you can upscale it right away, which usually takes a long time. But if you need a high-quality image, you get it without using any third-party apps. Today, I want to show you how to make your own servers in Midjourney and why you need it. This can make your work easier because you can sort several servers. For example, on one server, you only create patterns, and on another server, you only create logos. In the third server, you take some realistic photos so that your entire feed isn't overcrowded, and you can't find it there. Specific works that you're looking for that you created a week ago, and after that there have already been a ton of new generations and you just lose track of what you're searching for, or it takes a long time to find it. It's just convenient. And besides, I want to show you how you can transfer your face to some generation that was created in Midjourney. This is really popular on social media right now. People are creating virtual bloggers, or taking their own faces and placing themselves in unusual situations, wearing everyday Buddhism clothes, and it all looks like realistic photos, even the faces. It looks similar. Midjourney itself doesn't always pull this off due to the image weight. So we need to use some tricks. In general, this development I'm talking about is really cool, and it isn't limited to just face replacement, face in Midjourney. This is really about how artificial intelligence can read people's faces and identify specific individuals. This is a really cool technology, but in this context, we're just going to use it in terms of content. So let's start with the servers. Here we have our panel where we work, and there's a plus sign. We can write add a server and create my own. For me and my friends, and name it, for example, let's call it, I'm a dancer, right? All right, create, that's it. Our server is ready. Now we need to add our bot there. In this context, it will be major. To do this, we go back to the server, specifically Midjourney, and head to a category, for example, newbies. And we click on Midjourney bot. If you're on your phone, just tap the icon. And here there's a button, add app. It suggests that we add Midjourney to one of our servers that we manage. In this context, it's iInfluencer. Continue. We give it all the permissions. Authorize. We say that we are human. So go to Damn iInfluencer. Oh, okay. That's it, Midjourney. Now we have it here and we can access all the functions of Midjourney. You see, they're being pulled up. We can do it here. To execute them, that's it. The bot is running. This is all. And these are our generations, just like always. But it's just convenient for us to use this for sorting. And now I'll show you how to create a server that will have not only Midjourney, but also this app that can change faces. A kitty will be generated here. Let's create another server. Create my own for my friends. And we name it Portrait. So create. It's all the same. But first we'll start with the app that I'm talking about. Here, I'll leave you all of those. A link. Here is their GitHub, where you can read the documentation if anyone is interested. Okay. There's also the GitHub for this bot that we'll be working with, created by a company called Pixie AI, using their own inside face swap technology. Here's their website. They also have a Patreon. You can check out, this is the Patreon. Right now, I'm showing you how to subscribe, and they have different subscription options with more advanced features, i.e. more portraits, more generations, some kind of without waiting for generations faster. Otherwise, you just end up in a queue. That is, this is for the future. If you need it, you can consider and take one of those subscriptions for yourself. Right now, we're just using it for free. And here we have a link, which I will also leave. We are just passing by to the link that our bot seems to be inviting us to. Yes, here it is. Here we need to enter our password and login that we have for Discord, because we are initially switching from the browser version. So here we have add input to server and create commands. We select the server and we're adding it now to the server called Portrait. We select the desired server, continue. Let's allow it. I am a person. That's it. We've landed on this server. And here we have added the inside face swap. Well, I'm going to go into the Discord app. In general, it's better to work in the app because sometimes Discord glitches in the browser. Here, we've also added ourselves to this server. So we've added inside face swap. Now we need to add Midjourney here as well. So we're going back to Midjourney. We click on the bot, add the ADD app, ADD to server portrait, continue. We give it permission again. Yes, it asks every time, but it's better for you to remember. Yes. ANSN. S. He doesn't believe me that I'm a person at all. He doesn't believe me at all? All right, great. That's it. You're on a similar server. Now, in order to generate something with someone's face, we first need to add that person to the database. And one photo is enough. Yes. We give a command called save ID. Perfect. Here, it's simple. This is where you need to place our photo or picture. Well, depending on what we want. Yes. About shows marigold. Now, that's it. We throw it here. And we also need to name it so that we can keep track of it. Marigold. And we'll put 3 letters O. Whenever we train LoRa or create any models, do you also think about this in the future? Remember, when we train our own models, it's better to name them something unconventional so that it doesn't cause any conflicts in the neural network. Well, let's say he already knows some words, right? And it will conflict with those code words if it's something as commonly known as that whale. That is, we need to somehow to write, not just a woman, not just a name, but somehow so that it is like a specific name that is not repeated anywhere else. It's just impossible to remember something like that. So we have a Vargo. I'm just sending the command sent. So, scolds me because I try to keep a persona, and that's against their rules. Like that Got it? Well, you get the point. I'll show it on my server then. The meaning is the same there. So you send the command and your ID is saved. Now I'm going to switch to my server. You were ready for this. Yes. And I've already played with Baum Auto. I got some of them in Sizzle. Well, it's nothing serious. Yeah. I'll just go back to the beginning to show what I started with. Just like that, right? First we add inside face, then we add major Nibot, and then we create, just like I showed, save ID. So I named it Annam, and it should give me an approve ID, Annam, created. Okay, great, we already have a face. So then we generate something, any image. Here I generated, for example, based on the prompt for 3D avatars, and then I transferred my face. How do we do this? We have a ready image, any image. Here it is. And here are 3 dots next to the image. Now I'll make sure you can see them. I'm not sure about this. We'll probably do it like this. Yeah. So you can see 100%. What I'm doing right now. Why did you let me down, Margot? So here next to each image that is already ready, this is when it has been upscaled. So not 4 small ones, but when we've already enlarged it, there are 3 dots here. And here you can see apps, applications. And here's InSwapper. We need to click there. And this is it. The team has been sent. We're 7 in the queue, right? Please wait. And don't press submit. Don't send the command again. Here we are waiting to see what the result will be. It will take my face, which I uploaded with my photo, and will try to place it on this image. While it's thinking, we're just waiting. I can show what I've been doing in general. I don't like everything. Here I am, the face. I don't also necessarily like the result, but I can see that there's a resemblance. Basically my face, it reads well. It also really depends on the angle, on the photo you are using. It's best if it's a photo like a passport. So you're looking straight ahead, more or less neutral, with a relaxed expression, not smiling or laughing. Or on the contrary, the eyebrows aren't raised, because in my photo, my eyebrows were raised, and because of that, all my characters come out looking kind of angry. I can show you this. This turned out, well, actually, I think it's not bad. You tell me from your side, but it seems to me that it looks similar, considering that I'm being a bit picky, right? This is something else I did right. This is with my face. It was like this, right? This was something else. No, I didn't do that. Right now, I'm sitting and looking at what else was here. I also placed my face based on this kind of image. Yes, I also reworked this. I'm telling you, I ended up with some hearts. That's why the face should be relaxed. When you choose a photo, make sure it's as neutral as possible. High quality, but with a neutral facial expression. I tried to put this on these stickers. Well, this one probably turned out better. This turned out well. And here, this also turned out. And in the original, there were these kinds of images. Well, this can probably be compared, right? So it was like this. And that's how it took on my face. Basically, it really looks similar. So the point is like this. Everything is as simple as possible. We upload the photo and name it. We create our ULS ID. Next, we just transfer it to any of our generations. First, we generate something based on the prompt. For example, there's a girl hugging a lion, right? Roughly speaking, she's sitting in the savannah. When we get the result, we then do a face swap. We carry our faces. In some versions, it will work better. In some worse, we need to test it. But overall, it's great for social media, for hype, for content. Therefore, this is something that is definitely worth using because it is a Midjourney in itself. Actually, this transformation, the face, doesn't quite pull it off. Even if we use a high-quality image, sometimes the person still doesn't look like themselves. It includes, this is yours, retouching, that characteristic style like Midjourney processes any images in its own unique way. And because of that, it sometimes ends up distorting the person's features. They're all the same, the girls are the same, the boys are the same, all the kids are the same. They turn out to be very typical for him. And here you have the opportunity to create a character that looks just like you, so make sure to take advantage of it.